How does geometry help visualize inequality solutions? Imagine trying to understand a puzzle with many pieces. Now picture turning those pieces into pictures on a graph. That is what geometry does for inequalities. It makes abstract ideas into visual images that are easier to understand. When you graph an inequality, you are creating a picture of all the solutions on a coordinate plane or a number line. This helps you see at a glance which values satisfy the inequality and which do not. Let's start with simple inequalities like x is greater than 3. On a number line, you find the number 3 and draw a point there. If the inequality says greater than 3, you shade everything to the right of 3. If it says greater than or equal to 3, you use a solid dot at 3 and shade to the right. This shows all the numbers that work as solutions. The visual makes it clear which numbers are included and which are not. For inequalities with two variables, such as y less than or equal to 2 times x plus 1, geometry helps by drawing a boundary line. This line represents the related equation y equals 2 times x plus 1. The line divides the plane into two parts. One part contains all points that satisfy the inequality, and the other part does not. To show the solutions, you shade the side of the line where the inequality holds true. If the inequality includes equality, the line is solid. If it does not, the line is dashed. This way, you can see exactly which points are solutions. When you have a system of inequalities, geometry lets you find the common solutions by overlapping the shaded areas. The overlapping region is where all the inequalities are true at once. This visual overlap helps you understand how multiple conditions limit the solutions. Using geometry also makes checking solutions easier. You can pick test points within the shaded area and see if they satisfy the inequality. If they do, you know the shading is correct. If not, you can adjust the shading accordingly. In short, geometry turns complicated algebraic inequalities into pictures that you can see and understand. It shows the boundary lines, shaded regions, and overlaps that representing solutions. This makes solving inequalities more straightforward and less confusing. Visualizing inequalities with geometry helps learners grasp the ideas faster and see the bigger picture of how solutions work.